In this video series, I'm going to show you how to remix a song in Reaper. Next, I want to add a sound effect of a whip to transition from the verse to the pre-chorus. Let's reopen the Media Explorer. Here's the sound I want to use. I'm just going to drag it in below our tracks down here and let go. And that creates a new track down here with the name based on the sample we chose. But I don't want to put it on this bar. Let's zoom in. I want it to play on beat 4 of this bar. So I'm going to right click the grid and switch our grid spacing to be quarter notes. So now we see the grids over here, beat 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I don't want to drag it right on beat 4. I want it to be based on the whip sound. So if I zoom in, it's mostly over here. I could just hold on the shift key and just move it like this. But instead, let's use the snap offset. We drag from the lower left corner, see the cursor changes? I could drag this right to the spot I want to land on bar 4. See the line shows up there? So now, if I drag this over, it's going to snap right on beat 4. So it'll sound like this. That's a bit too loud. Let's bring it down. Let's add some reverb to it so it sounds more distant. Go to the effects, search verb. We'll choose reverberate. Put the dry sound at 0. Bring this down a bit. Make the room size bigger and the dampening less, making it brighter. Let's hear that. That's pretty dramatic. Let's bring it down a bit more. Right about there feels good. Next, we're going to add some sound effects to build up to the chorus. Let's move over to there. Let's go to the Insert menu, Virtual Instrument on New Track. And once again, we'll choose the TAL Noisemaker, which again is a free synth that works with Reaper. Double click it. And this time I'm going to choose the preset under Effects for Effects Mod Triangle, which sounds like this. So we can use that to build up to the chorus. Let's create a MIDI item, double click it. Let's put a note right here. And it'll sound like this. Building up into the chorus. And then stopping right on the chorus. Next, we're going to add a drum fill going into the chorus. Let's reopen the Media Explorer. And I'm going to use this fill snare sound I chose. We'll right click it, insert into sample player, and insert sample player on new track, which shows up right here. Let's create a MIDI item and double click it. Let's change the grid to be 16th notes. And let's paint in a drum fill like this. Alt Control on the PC, Option Command on the Mac, and just drag it. Now we have 16th notes. Obviously, that's too much, but now we can fade it in. So let's select this track, hit V, which opens up a volume envelope for that track. Hold down Shift right here to create a point, and Shift right here to create another point. Let's create another one over here, and drag this one down all the way. Now the snare fill should fade in. I also want to fade it in with a filter or an EQ. So let's go to the effects on the track. Let's add an EQ after the sampler. We use re-EQ. Let's remove all the bands except for one and change it to a low pass filter. Then we're going to automate it so it starts out darker and gets brighter over time, like this. And we can automate it just by dragging it while using a different automation mode. Just right click over here. Let's choose touch mode. Then if we move this, it'll automatically write in that envelope, like this. And we can always tweak it right down here to make it sound perfect. Start a bit lower, like this. Let's also add a panning effect using ping pong pan. Make it a bit faster and a bit wider. And can readjust the final level. Sounding good. Save it. And then finally, I want to add a sound effect into the chorus to really make it explode. Let's reopen the Media Explorer. And I have one right here. But I don't really need this piece right here, so we'll trim that off. Let's double click it, and it adds it right here. Let's trim that piece off we don't need. Then we're going to move it so the loudest point is right on the chorus. So it'll sound like this. And I want to duplicate this through the chorus along with the drum fill. So we'll create a razor edit and duplicate it. Now it's going to play twice in the chorus. Sounding good. So the next video, we're going to break the song down in the beginning and build an arrangement for this remix. So that's remixing a song in Reaper Part 6. Check out Part 7 next.
Bingo, boys, let's go.
Bye.